Hello everybody, welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2020 biographical comedy drama Dream Horse, a film that is directed by Roslin and it stars Toni Collette, Damian Lewis and Owen Teale. Now this film tells a true story of a lady called Jan Vokes, who was a bartender in a sleepy Welsh town in the valleys, who dreams of something better. She goes for broke and puts together like a syndicate in her local town where they agree to try and breed a racehorse. The result of that is a horse they name Dream Alliance that manages to make the little town's dreams come true by making it big in the racing world. Right, what are my thoughts of Dream Horse? I have to say, guys, this was a delight of a film to watch. The sort of film that the UK does occasionally, that just takes your breath away. It's so uplifting, it's so wonderful. It's one of those true underdog tales that I genuinely don't believe anybody could watch this film and not enjoy it. And if you didn't enjoy this film, I would probably say you're a bit cold-blooded. It's absolutely wonderful, really uplifting, really emotional, and genuinely funny at times as well. Now, what can I say really about the cast? Toni Collette. I think this film, again, not that we needed any more examples, is another example of what a wonderful and versatile actress she is. She does the Welsh accent effortlessly and plays this character really wonderfully. This understated character that just wants more out of her life. And I think she absolutely knocks it out of the park. Once again, a truly fantastic performance by her. Owen Teale plays her husband, Brian. And you might recognise him. He's been in things like Game of Thrones. He's done a lot of things, certainly in the UK. And again, I thought it was only going to be a bit part in the film, one of those husbands that puts a wife down sort of thing. And no, he was wonderful in the film. It was a real partnership between him and Toni Collette, and they had great chemistry on screen together. And you could see there was real affection between the two characters that they were playing, and I thought they worked really, really well together on screen. And Damian Lewis, who plays, it was like an amateur horse breeder at some point, and it all went completely wrong. Nearly lost his house, nearly lost his wife, everything like that. And he's the one that Jan goes to in the film for help and advice, really, what they should be doing. And he's initially not interested, and then again he gets involved, and he just gets swept off his feet by this whole dream of this horse doing well. And so he plays a really good part again, and all these players, certainly I don't know about all of the characters in the film because some of them were quite comedic. I suspect they were maybe written into the film, some of them, to make it a bit more comedic. But the main players, Jan, Brian and Howard, were all real life people, and you can see that certainly at the end of the film, because there's a little sing-song at the end of the film between the cast and the real life people, which is really, really heartwarming as well. So they all play integral parts of this film. It's got the usual structure of a sports film. You've got the opening, the setup of the characters, and then the establishment of this dream of getting this horse. There's the initial heartbreak, and then you get this horse that excels, and then again you get the moment in the film, and I don't know if everything in this film happened as it did in reality. I know certain parts of it did. They were quite accurate from what I've researched. But there's a section in the film where the horse is injured, and you're not sure what's going to happen next, sort of thing. It kind of follows that same pattern. You get your highs and lows that you get in the sports film. You get the underdog story type thing, and it just kind of takes you along on the wave. It's one of those films, genuinely, I really am struggling to give you a criticism of this film. If you don't like, real light-hearted, true-life sports tales, then okay, granted, you're probably not going to enjoy this one. But honestly, for the fun of this film, for the performances, and for the most part as well, because it's a true story. It's a film you can really get behind, and I honestly loved it. Now, I've got an affinity with horses, not because I ride, but my wife does. So I've been around horses as long as I've been with my wife. So obviously we've got a real affection for horses in our family. So every time there's a new horse film comes along, you know, me and my wife get, you know, oh, we must go and watch that, see if it's any good. Honestly, it was a joy to watch this film. We all had a huge fun time watching it, and it's definitely one I strongly recommend. And easily, this is one of my favourite films of the year. I didn't expect to enjoy this much, or this one as much as I did. It's funny, charming, delightful, and moving. Quintessentially British, and not to be missed if this is your sort of thing. So if you want to watch a really uplifting film and have a really good time watching it, you could do far worse than watching Dream Wars. Honestly, you won't be disappointed. It's a very, very strong 9 out of 10 from me, and I'm really looking forward to rewatching this and adding it to my collection when I get that opportunity. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this review. I will be back with plenty more content on the channel very, very soon.